What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. Hey, and thanks to your support, this page is growing and it's growing fast. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers, so please keep liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to my page. I really do appreciate you guys. Well. Look who has tap danced his way back into the spotlight a little bit. I guess he thought enough time had passed, no one would notice that he's been basically sitting around wondering when he was going to get the call from Donald Trump. Then he got the call. And I imagine when Byron Donalds looks at his phone and sees a call from Donald Trump, he answers and he says, "What's up, boss? What you need me to do, boss?" And Donald Trump said, "I need you to go back on the news stations. I need you to get your ass out there, and I need you to tap dance for me." So this guy goes on to CNN. He's asked about Lara Trump possibly becoming a senator. Lara Trump, whose only qualifications, I'm telling you right now, are the fact that she's married to Donald Trump's son. But Byron Donalds tries to sell her as a great idea for a possible senator to represent Florida.
I have support for the name Lara Trump that's been circling around as a potential person who would step in if Senator Marco Rubio were to ascend to the role that he has been chosen for.
So actually, I think Lara would do a great job as a U.S. Senator for Florida. I got a chance to really know her through the whole campaign process. Number one, excellent communicator, one of the best in our party. Number two, really knowledgeable about policy. Number three, her personal businesses that she's been involved with, different projects that she's done. She knows how to get things done, bring people around her to be successful.
Imagine being so thirsty for attention from Donald Trump that you have to be out here actually saying that Lara Trump would make a great senator. And what are her qualifications? He says, great communicator. What? Great communicator? This is the same woman who puts out like cover songs that are horrible, by the way. And he says she gets things done. Like what? Like what? She understands policies. Which policies? Dude, seriously, like how much more tap dancing and freaking buck dancing are you gonna do to get Donald Trump's attention when he's not giving it to you like that? The only thing he gives you attention for is for you to get your ass out there and do exactly what you're doing right now. Then she asked him about Matt Gaetz being a possible sexual offender, and here's what he had to say about that.
Are we now gonna demonize people because of an allegation where the Department of Justice did not bring charges? They did investigate this for 3 years. And to be fair to Matt, the investigation went through. A lot of stuff was leaked about this investigation. No charges were brought forward. So then what are we talking about now? Because if you compare a potential AG in Matt Gaetz versus the current AG in Merrick Garland, we do know that Merrick Garland weaponized the Justice Department. No matter how anybody might feel about it, there was not an even application of the law with Merrick Garland as Attorney General. And
They, of course, vehemently disagree with that characterization.
They can disagree all they want, but they're wrong.
They do.
I think Hunter Biden and his laptop would like to have a word with buck dancing Byron Donalds. You guys just spent 4 years making up all sorts of stories and allegations about Hunter Biden and his laptop that didn't produce a case regarding any of those crazy allegations. So yes, we're going to demonize someone for allegations in which teenage girls are saying there are witnesses to the crimes that Matt Gaetz is being accused of. All we are asking is to see the files from an ethics report that was run by Republicans. Dude, this is embarrassing. And you know, they need to stop treating these people like legitimate interviews and start treating them like hostile witnesses. This guy deserves zero respect. The cases against Donald Trump produced evidence, witnesses, and over 30 convictions. You guys can say this was a weaponization of the Department of Justice until you are blue in the face. But weaponizations don't produce the results that these cases produced. But then she addressed the elephant in the room. The elephant that we've all been wondering about. She asked him, why haven't you gotten a call for a cabinet position or anything like that?
Because I remember when your name came up as a potential Speaker of the House. Right. There were many who speculated that based on the prominent role you played in this campaign and election, that your name would have skyrocketed to at least the front of the line. We are several cabinet picks in. Are you not surprised that you have not been named? Have you had a conversation about being a part of the administration at all?
All I will say is I am not surprised that I have not been named, but that does not mean I'm not going to do other things in the future.
Has he asked you?
No, there's some other things that I'm looking at going forward. I'm
Like?
not going to talk about them now.
We do this every time.
We're not going to break news now,
I would like to
Laura.
ask you, Governor
We're not gonna break
of
news.
Florida, Senator, perhaps if Marco Rubio is confirmed, or any of those spots enticing to you?
We'll see what happens as things go forward.
Now, I'm going to start by saying he might know something. It maybe have gotten up to Donald Trump that Byron Donalds is pretty mad that he did all this work for Donald Trump and there is not one black person in his cabinet. It might be common knowledge to Donald Trump and his circle that Byron Donalds, Tim Scott, Herschel Walker, Candace Owens, all the other buck dancing black people out there who are blacks for Trump and all that are pretty mad that people like me and other creators are making fun of the fact that they had all been used. So there's a chance that Donald Trump is going to throw one of them a bone. That's what I think by seeing him sit up there with the smile on his face and everything. But there's also a chance he's just doing all of this to just try and get Donald Trump to notice him. He just wants to be noticed so bad. He wants to be Donald Trump's favorite black person. That's what he's trying to do here. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for not just Byron Donalds. I don't care about him. I've said this many times. It's embarrassing for other black people out there, young black kids who maybe think that they want to be a Republican for actual genuine reasons. Maybe they believe in, their tax policy or whatever, their ideas on education or something. But then they see how the Republican Party uses black people, and that's the part that hurts the most, because there are people out there who are actual genuine people who are going into this, with genuine beliefs about being a politician or following in the footsteps of some black Republican that they grew up around or whatever. And then you have these people. You have the Byron Donalds out there, the Tim Scotts, the people out there who are just dancing to get noticed so that they can have power, so that they can have proximity to success, proximity to whiteness, and just to grift and have power the way that the people like Donald Trump and Elon Musk and RFK and Mike Johnson and all these people are doing. Again, it's embarrassing. It's sad. It's pathetic. It's disgusting. And this dude needs to crawl back into whatever hole he was in and stop doing this, because he's embarrassing himself and he's doing damage to the black community that could be irreversible. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.